right, guys, this is Crazy Kev here. I'm here with my man Tommy Hinz. Tommy, how we doing, my man?
Doing good, sir. How we doing, Kev?
Doing good, man. Can't complain. And Tommy, man, you got a fight coming up in a couple weeks. I mean, talk to us a bit more about this upcoming matchup here.
Yes, I do. And the matchup as it is, it's against Alex Rios. He is out of pure MMA, and it's funny. I did tune into the last interview. I am familiar with him. We have mutual friends. Uh, like these guys, I know them. I've trained under the same coaches. Um, and at the end of the day, it's like it's all respect for me. But I'm coming on a mission. I suffered my first pro loss, my last fight. It was a tough loss for me because I thought it was a very winnable matchup, very winnable fight. And I've trained with the best. I've worked with the best. I have held my own and done some pretty cool stuff to the best. And it's like I know what I'm capable of, and it's just a matter of me getting that moment. And I'm I'm not exactly chasing it right now because after that fight, I've really just been focusing more on my mindset and why I'm doing this and what is truly the reason. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, all respect to Alex, and I know he's got some skill. I know he's got good jiu-jitsu. He's lanky, he's long. I gotta be, but like I said, my strengths that I've been honing in on for since I was young. It's like I'm gonna prove that, and I'm gonna show just exactly what I'm made. And you know what? Not for nothing, that last fight, you could argue that I had a lot of good moments, especially in the striking. You know, and you're gonna need a tank to take out this truck. I'm a Tacoma. Let's go.
Like I said, this is definitely going to be a fun matchup. I'm
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to it for sure, man. And now with this matchup coming up here, I mean, Alex mentioned he wants to use his strengths maybe against yours. Do you think he's
Right.
going to be coming in with more of like a wrestling base here?
At the end, I mean, he could. I'm down to grapple. You know, I'm down to go anywhere it goes. Like I'm not afraid of that. I prep for, I prep for his strengths. I know his strengths, and I'm prepping for them just like I would for any other opponent's strengths. One thing I did realize about my last fight, maybe I didn't like look into him enough. I didn't realize his grappling was as good as it was, and it caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. Um, and then I got dominated in the grappling transitions in some ways. So I made a point to not let that happen again, especially in my training. And I'll put myself in the worst situations and get out of it and get on top and smash and do what I do. It's like I genuinely like all credit to the people that challenge me too. Like I get beat up in the room. It happens. Like that's part of it. And if I'm not getting beat up in the room, I'm in the wrong place. Um, but I'm prepping for those strengths in those ways. And, my strengths, like I said, I've been honing in on them since I was a little kid, and being a martial artist, as you know, being a traditional martial artist, it's a lifelong journey. So, you know, I think my strengths are very much going to shine.
I definitely think this is going to be a fun one for sure. And now earlier you were talking to me about you do a little bit of teaching and you're an instructor yourself. I mean,
Right.
now with you being a teacher and an instructor, you have a lot of students behind you. I mean, talk to us a bit more about having that extra motivation going into your fights.
Oh, it's everything, dude. Like the kids, it's my chance to like, don't get me wrong. Like kids are kids. They drive you nuts sometimes, but like that's part of it.
Oh
And
yeah.
sometimes I let myself like, okay, my second class, we have this like tradition now. It just kind of started because like that's just the relationship I have with them. It's my 7 to 9 year olds, and whenever I tell them, okay, we're done stretching, I say glove up, get water, come on back. Every time they get water and their gloves are on, they come back, and all of them just try to like gang up on me. And that's like, but like I can stop it whenever. All I have to say is on the line, and then they're just going. Like, you know what I mean? Like I could stop it immediately, but it's fun. It's like I'll like windmill one of them into like the other, and they'll just like fall down laughing. It's the best thing ever. Like, and then but then it's time to go. Then it's time to learn. Then it's time to get right to the work, and they're all in. And to me, it's just like to have that effect on a kid to like teach them time and place before they make the same mistakes that maybe I've made. or that maybe anybody else has made. You know, it's like it's pretty it's pretty humbling that and you can't hide anything from them either. You know, you gotta they know if you're off. They know, like, you can't hide it. So it's a really humbling experience teaching the kids, and I learn things from them every day. You know, because I try to. I'm 27. I'm still a kid at heart, man.
It's definitely some awesome stuff with teaching the kids, and yeah, definitely
Yeah.
keep up the good stuff there, man. And now you mentioned as well too. I mean, you were in the Marines for a little bit. I mean, what was maybe something from the Marines that might have maybe helped you with your MMA journey?
Uh, you know, it was just the accountability. I think was a big one. You know, you can't. You're cleaning your rifle in the woods, and you lose a piece of your rifle that's integral, even if it's the smallest piece. You know, you done messed up, and you're gonna pay for it. And I'm not saying like you always have to pay for it necessarily, but the accountability aspect of learning what accountability truly is, like, oh, if I'm tired one day, I'm like really beat up, I don't know if I can get this extra run in, or if I don't know if I can get this extra movement in or stretch in, like, no, like, or if I want to do some flipping around, like, I should, like, that's what I do, you know. Movement movement is medicine for me. I'm very much like, I got ADHD out the wazoo, bro. Like, I gotta stay moving. Uh, if I don't, I start thinking. But now I'm like at a point where I'm starting to channel the thinking into good practice and good movement, even if it's not something excruciatingly hard. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just that's kind of all that is. It's really that's it.
I definitely think that's a lot of good stuff for sure, and I definitely think that's kind of helped you as well for your journey. And now, speaking about things that maybe helped you, I mean, getting back into your training camp. I mean, who's maybe some of the training partners that are helping you out for this fight here?
So I got Cheeto, Jose Rodriguez. Cheeto is definitely one of my main sparring partners. We go at it. um, those are wild rounds. So you got to be there to see it.
Yeah, no,
uh,
he's a beast.
yeah, he's great. We get good rounds. Gavin McQuaid, I haven't sparred too much with lately, but me and him would usually get a lot of rounds. Um, that's good. But also working with Jermaine Diaz on my team. I work with a bunch of guys from Frankie's gym, a bunch of the Dante guys. Like, I was just grappling with Eric Nolan the other day at Frankie's on Monday. Um, I Tyler McBride. You know,
Yeah, he just
I
fought.
grapple with him. Ryan Cafaro, I train with Ryan. Ryan's going to be cornering me for this fight. Um, yeah, I could. There's an endless list of people that I work with, um, that are getting me better. And that challenge me. There are guys from other gyms, like, um, yeah, I've worked with a lot of people, and every look that I work with is, you know, supposed to emulate the fight that I'm prepping for. Um, and I feel very good. I feel very good.
Awesome. It definitely sounds like you have a lot of solid training partners for sure, kind of like you mentioned. And now another thing I was wondering as well too. I mean, obviously, you have some pretty awesome kicks. I mean, what is maybe some of your favorite kicks that you like to throw in the gym, whether it's practical kicks or not?
So I really, I throw a lot of spinning stuff. I throw a lot of spinning kicks. Lately, I've been keeping it very basic, and I'm trying to, you know, not work so much spins. I like to set things up with my hands too. I have power in my hands. It's just, haven't quite got that one shot, but I've knocked people down with them. I've rocked people with them, and it's just like now I'm like really, I'm also prepping for those exchanges in the pocket. Like, I'm like, that last fight too. It's like the amount of exchanges we had. It's like I really realized, okay, like, this kid's keep coming at me. He keeps coming at me, but I can hit him. You know, and it's like the confidence from that, and then working that into this training camp has really been good. So the kicks are there. The kicks are always going to be there. You know, I'm not, but the tornado kick, I love it. Uh, Obviously a wheel kick, obviously spinning back kicks. Obviously, question mark kicks. I love every kick. Side kicks. You can't go wrong with side kicks.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll I'll mess around and throw a 720 every now and again in sparring at the end of the
There you
round.
go. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think mine is probably a jump spin crescent kick. That's always usually my favorite one.
Jump spin crescent.
Yes.
You know what? Those are like hard because you got to start to make them look right. You need to start from a very planted, stagnant position, but like
Yep.
effortlessly. You got to make it look like you're effortlessly jumping and spinning, like not so much like setting up with the jump. Um, and those to me, though, that's like a hard kick to really perfect.
It's definitely one of my favorites. Like I said, I just love the crescent kick all around, just regular crescent kicks, jump spin crescent kicks. That's always like some of my favorite ones to throw, no doubt.
That hip mobility.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt about it. I definitely think that's some of my favorite kicks for sure, man. And now, with your upcoming fight, I mean, how's the weight cut kind of going with this upcoming fight as well, too?
I wrestled. Weight cuts nothing. you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
weight
that's what I
cut.
figured.
Yeah, weight cuts nothing.
Now, like you mentioned, you were wrestling for a long time in high school and everything. I mean, what's some of your favorite memories with that?
Honestly, just the grind of it, like being yelled at by my coach, going like we would do this thing called the Ring of Fire, and like you can only imagine how awful that is. It's like we'd have to go to the fountain, put water in our mouths, and we'd have to go run this loop of stairs in the hallway. Like it was forever, but like my coach would always like yell at me. He would always say stuff to me to like egg me on and like get me mad. And like if I wasn't passing everybody and lapping everybody, like we were going longer. Because I was the captain my senior year. I remember that. And I think I took my first loss at like an early tournament and I wasn't supposed to lose that match. And I remember we did the Ring of Fire later on. And that was yeah, I was getting egged on, and I just remember lapping everybody. Like, okay, I lapped him. I'm gonna lap him. I'm gonna lap him. I'm gonna lap him. It's like I get tired. Don't get me wrong, but like I definitely get tired. But I'm not. That's not gonna stop me from doing it. You know, it's something that the Marine Corps teaches you. It's like no one gives a damn if you're tired. If your buddy to your left or your right is going down, like it's up to you to get him to safety.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely a good way to look at it for sure, and definitely a good way to put it. And now another thing I was curious about as well too. I mean, your Instagram tag. I mean, Tommy Taco. I mean, talk to us a bit more about how you kind of came up with that one.
So it's not. You're like the 50th person to
Did I
say
mess it up? No.
No. It's actually funny because like everybody they say Tommy Taco. Why?
Okay.
No, it's Tacoma, but like
Tacoma. Okay.
Tacoma MMA. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's
Yeah,
crazy. Okay.
yeah. No,
That's
no.
so funny. That's hilarious. Okay, I would have never realized that until you just said
Yeah,
that. Okay.
maybe I got to change it. Maybe I got to like edit it a little bit, but
That's hilarious. I thought it was like some sort of hidden nickname that you had going on. I had no idea.
I do like tacos though. I just ate a beef taco bowl from my sponsor, Back on Track Meal Prep. Shout out Bambi.
There you go. There you go. That's definitely awesome. That's hilarious, man. I would have never expected you to say that. Now another thing I was curious about. I mean, obviously, you're a beast and whatnot in the cage, but I mean, what do you kind of like to do outside the cage when you're not in there training and fighting?
Honestly, I love swimming. I love being on the beach. I love getting my beach runs. I love like I like I said, like I like doing yoga. I like meditating. I go to church. I like to pray. God is good. I my relationship with God has gotten so much stronger, and I think that's strengthening my relationship with the people in my life. So that's really awesome. I also like to go skate. I like to go to the skate park. I like to go out I like to go out on the paddleboard. Sometimes I like to go surfing with my buddy every now and again. I'll do whatever. I like hiking. I like I'm down for any. I like just going to I like going to work. I like working. I like seeing my coworkers that I work with. I enjoy them as my friends. Like I got a concert that I'm going to with like three of them. I like exploring my connections with the people in my life and doing the things that I like to do. And like I love teaching the kids. Eventually, like I do privates on the side. Like in all honesty, it's like I feel better when I'm being of service. I don't feel good when I'm not doing anything. I like to play video games. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? Like, um, when I'm not in camp, um, I'll definitely partake in some beverages. You know,
Yeah.
that's just the name of the game. But that's about it. Like when I'm in camp, it's go time. But I like to be in camp. I like to be, you know what I mean. I just live my life and I enjoy it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely think that's definitely an awesome lifestyle, man. And now you mentioned you like to do skateboarding. I mean, have you done anything like electric skateboarding or anything like that?
Um, you know, I have ridden them. They're fun,
Yeah,
but to be honest, I do prefer like kicking with my own foot.
fair enough. Okay.
I do prefer that. And like I don't know, maybe I'm behind on the times, but
Yeah.
they're definitely fun. They're definitely fun, but I also feel like they're too much fun for me. And
Yeah,
like I'm gonna like hurt myself with it.
no, I hear you because yeah, I have one of those as well. Like I have the electric skateboard, but I hear you. It's kind of nice to switch it up sometimes and just use the
Yeah,
regular board. And yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it as well too.
yeah, but no, don't get me wrong, they're dope. I
Yeah.
do I did see that they came out with like an actual like levitating car or some
Wow.
or
Okay.
levitating board or something like that.
Okay.
And this thing actually like it's like that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Um yeah, I would try that, but I don't know if I'd be proficient yet.
I don't think I would be either, man. Now you mentioned you like to hang out with your coworkers and everything. You said you're heading to a concert. What concert are you going to, man?
It's actually 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin.
Nice. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a big 3 Days Grace fan. I grew up on 3 Days Grace. I'm kind of geeking out with the new album with the old singer Adam Gontier and the new singer Matt Walsh. They're like going together. Personally, like Matt's great, but like I was always Team Adam. They're together. I'm gonna get hate for that from some 3 Days Grace fans. They're like, oh, they're back together. Like you shouldn't say that. But no, Adam's the man. So I'm happy he's back. So yeah, I'm excited for that concert.
I actually seen Breaking Benjamin like a long time ago. They were at like a MM barbecue or something. They're definitely a good band to see.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I've never seen them in concert.
Yeah, I definitely think you'll enjoy them, man. They're definitely a
Yeah.
good time for sure.
No, I like Breaking Benjamin. They're good. They got some good stuff. Like Shallow Bay, that's a great song.
Yeah, yeah, no, they're definitely a good band, man. And like
Yeah.
I said, you'll definitely have a good time. And Tommy, man, it's been awesome talking to you. I really appreciate you coming on and taking the time, man. I mean, what's maybe your final message out there to the fans watching this video?
My final message is, sorry I talk a lot. I get excited when I get to have these kinds of interactions. Um, yeah, no, I just live your life, enjoy doing what you're doing, work hard, train hard. Um, I think it's important to value your connections, and I think that should be what everybody fights for. I mean, it's different for everybody, but that's for me. And at the end of the day, hard work will pay off. The time will be had, and the time to be had is Tacoma time because August 30th, it's my day. I'm telling you, I'm gonna show out.
Tommy, man, thank you so much for taking the time, and we're looking forward to seeing you fight live on August 30th, my man.
Thank you, Kev. I appreciate you having me, and yeah, I'll see you then.